Honey?
Sorry. There's some priority going on right now.
Alright,
So, everyone gets a -1 to all their rolls this mission.
Yeah, it's the psychic damage.
Alright, so
Don't sniff my
funny. So, I don't know if you can see it on this, but the bag implant, I have Funny Berserk, which, is also just on the eyes. Turn yellow, I get a little silly, especially afterwards. I have...
Do you have your guns on this avatar?
I do, but she wouldn't bring them, because this is like stealth.
Yeah,
I think.
fair. You probably could fit
Or,
your
yeah.
guns in a briefcase, though, because only just a pair of SMGs. They're big SMGs. Up your ass. I mean, you've
Anyway.
also got... Yeah, they got the Mantis Blades.
I got a wingman in my titties.
That's awesome.
Real.
That's awesome.
I got a knife
I've
in my
got my
booty hole.
charisma, my dashing good looks.
And you can punch people.
have any weapons.
No! Why would he bring him? He's not a psychopath like these three! He's not a fucking psychopath like the three that
Well, don't
came
make
with him.
Finnegan.
Well, we have a synthetic who right. So we have a synthetic, a part of a dangerous gang who basically has a lot of trouble figuring out morality because he was raised as a goddamn weapon, a terrorist, and a cyber psycho.
People that came with me, either a terrorist or a psychotic individual.
But I will point this out. He was made. Fliss has been made and trained specifically to infiltrate rich parties and learn secrets.
Maybe
Like,
it is.
this is-
At least I have a Girl Scout with me on the bright side. Not the one I wanted, but I wanted Powder! I wanted Powder to be on this!
I pinged the people, and these are the ones who signed up. Genuinely, there was only 4 people who signed up.
I couldn't have signed up. I had more important things to
I
be
know.
here.
I know.
He's 40 and going through a midlife
I would have
crisis.
loved to
Of
be her
course
as
he's
Snow
screaming
because I
for
think that would
Powder
have been
to be-
fun.
Yeah. Right.
Or
So,
alternatively, he come as Revna.
I was also thinking you could come as Revna. Right. So,
Revna would ironically probably be a good addition because she has enough
Just like
tact of. Yeah, she knows well enough to how to infiltrate assholes.
right. So,
Suffering.
right. Okay. So, we're gonna get this started. So, due to the fact that I'm probably gonna have to DM most of this, Balthazar probably won't be too there at the party. Maybe he's putting on his makeup for like a whole hour. So,
Metal polish and just fucking.
yes, exactly. So,
Like a glass.
either way, you guys would be taken through luxury waters in Saphira waterfront. So you go, basically, you're taken through this underwater tube, stuff like that, taken basically to underneath the ocean near waterfront, etc., etc. These luxury condos is
Holy
basically...
shit, guys, we're going to Rapture.
Yes, it is literally rapture. That's the best way to put it. Corona, when describing luxury waters to me, basically went rapture. And that's where Balthazar lives. And you get basically, you'd be given directions. Finnegan is literally been invited to this party, and you're his +1s, or +3. I mean, you all look nice enough.
Yeah.
You should have put a
Chat, we're
comical bow tie on.
I have a gang member,
fucking, like,
a
the
psycho,
Chiefo
cyber
one, like,
psycho,
fucking-
and an actual terrorist.
It's fine, she's in disguise. That's not right, that's Natalie.
No, it's Kyra.
Next time, bigger rat. God, it's another one.
Magos.
Listen.
Kyra.
Yeah, we got Megos, we got Natalie, we got
Anyway.
Raya, we got Atlas, we got Bitch.
So-
Oh, I forgot about Atlas as well.
Alright, so, with that in mind, you'll be taken to basically what is essentially, imagine your standard, like, English posh person mansion, but it's
Oh
underwater.
god. Oh god.
Dude,
There's
do
a
we
cool
hear the
fish.
fucking
Soggy biscuits.
when we walk into?
Sadly, there isn't. But you get the owner
Aw.
for, like, you know, for you two, it's like the unrelenting thing of Corporates.
Yeah, right, just sitting there like...
For me, it's like, I have to do the thing I used to do when I was younger.
Oh, whoops! I almost put this as an EU lobby, but we're mostly Americans,
I've
so...
been trained exclusively to spy on people in these exact scenarios.
The portal!
What? It's you?
That's really good.
Zeno.
Entire mission
Stars in America right now.
Actually, yeah, it's a fairly even balance
It's
of
mostly
Europe.
European. I mean, not European. It's non-Americans being.
Actually, yeah, the more I think about it, yeah. Fine.
It's literally me and Star. It's actually just me, Star, and Fallon.
Vermilion isn't a good thing anyway.
Vermilion never gets.
Oh my god.
Right, players! Oh, fucking hell.
Christ. Jesus.
Alright. Thankfully, this is not the part... Thankfully, this is not the part of the level where thing... Alright, so...
You can turn off that.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
But I don't think you can
Alright,
turn off the echo.
Extra,
No,
PCs.
spinning off.
Please, stay, chill out around behind this pillar. Allow the... Right. NPCs. That includes you, Dark.
Oh my god. Music.
I am solo DMing this because we don't have enough NPCs to have 2 DMs.
I remember the one time I did a scene.
Right. Just spread yourselves out. Nova! I have a specific spot for you to guard.
Okay.
Come to me.
Let me turn my nameplates on. That's probably a good idea.
Yes. Other than that, feel free to be just various people around the party. Maybe try and mingle in just one fucking group so it makes it feel like there are more people around than just 4 free people. But you know.
Can't believe Balthazar loves cat girls.
What if I obliterated you? Right.
I mean, there's a picture of a cat girl on the wall.
That is a way to his memory banks. That is where we want Nova to guard. And see
Down
if
the
they...
stairs and whatnot.
Yes, but you're just gonna guard the entrance.
Yeah, oh my god, the fucking devil room. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're not gonna get this far. We're just gonna...
You're
gonna
drop
cards
one
down the
of, like,
PCs.
assets, aren't you? Okay.
Yeah. On a different map.
Okay, you just want me to stay around here then?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, as long as I have view of this hallway.
Yeah, so make sure no one goes down there.
Okay.
And as if you feel free to mingle, you already know what I've told you all, etc., so go have fun.
Basically,
And I'll cause up the players very soon. Are we all ready?
Everyone is that we're here specifically
Yeah.
because he needs to find where
Good. And I think the players also know...
memories based for him to have in his brain.
The players already know the objective, Haller's telling them now. Splendid, I don't have to remind them of it.
He needs to find Balthazar's memory banks. He hasn't told you what he's looking for in there. Just all you need to know.
Actually, I think I can manage to be here as Balthazar. Because he has to teleport out, so I can use that to quickly go see if I need to. Just moved.
If you're too busy as Balthazar, I can always, like...
Yeah, but you gotta guard the door.
If I'm able... Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll have Balthazar talk for the first 10 minutes, and then, he has to go attend to some matters. Some shit like that, I don't know. Right. Okay. up a lot of noise.
Also, I actually own a suit like this. This is my IRL suit, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna cards up the players
I
now.
The only difference is that I
Hello,
don't wear a bow
PCs,
tie
PCs,
because my
PCs.
beard would hide it.
You are free to cards up within the next. Yes?
Are you gonna play background music, or are you gonna play music? Or
For this map,
keep.
For this map, we are doing no background music, but for the next map, yes, there'll be background music.
I fell out the world.
Because I like this music, because it's from one of my favorite games.
Splendid. Right. Feel free to cards up. Oh, 1 second.
Also, I need
Feel
a
free
question.
to cards up in 5.
Wait,
Oh, what?
I just want to ask all the players, what opinion, dress or jacket or no jacket?
I mean, I think either or is fine.
No jacket.
Alright.
The no jacket does kind of seem fancier, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Then no jacket.
Alright, we are cards up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. You arrived, Finnegan, and brought some of your friends.
Yes, I do hope that is no issue.
No, it is not an issue, I suppose, as long as they are as well behaved and managed as you are.
There should be no such complications.
No, don't worry, if there's any issues, Nova is here on security detail. Oh, yes.
You don't mind me sneaking in over for a second?
Oh, of course, I was just simply...
Would like to join in the...
Of course, let us continue onwards. I was aiming to go to the library and recline there. There's lots of space.
Understandably. Now then, not being rude, let's get to business. After the not so recent goings-ons of it being with a certain root synthetic of
And
ours,
they do try to go down the hallway, do I just like stop them and tell them that this area is off limits to partygoers?
casual business.
Give me a moment, I'm fucking dying.
Sincerely things.
Things have been quite well. Well, as well as they can.
Good to hear.
I hope the same for you.
Sorry about that, my fucking headset died. Yes, Doc. Yes, that's exactly what you should say. Sorry about that, I return. Right. Forgive me, my head's been on the fritz ever since a recent event.
You know, if you're looking to my one replacement, you have good tech.
I trust in what VMR has done for me.
Understandably, good for you this far. Now, to get to business. After the not so recent happenings with the rogue synthetic of ours, we humbly apologize for encroaching upon your airspace. It was not meant to be a scare tactic, more as a way to retrieve our own before it got a little out of hand. And I think you'll find that your bank account has been headed significantly. Please accept this as part of our apology.
I've always loved the Maliwan style of business. Perhaps I could inquire for some weaponry for my soldiers in the future.
Oh, of course. We have... especially for folks of your technology caliber.
Well, do enjoy the rest of the party. I believe Mr. Finnegan wishes to chat with me.
Of course, of course. Quite the lovely place you have here.
Yes, Finnegan. Is there something you need? A glass of bourbon, perhaps?
That would be splendid indeed.
Of course. There is no waiter staff, sadly. They have all been on leave. So, but that's fine. I am a man who can manifest his own drinks.
Very much appreciated.
Is there anything you want?
No, I'll be fine.
Of course.
Also fine.
And we don't have flavor sticks here anyway.
Oh. I'm capable of consumption, even if it's kind of recreationary.
I see. Well,
Appreciated.
if there's any business you wish to discuss, you usually have something on the mind when you approach me like that.
Not necessarily at the moment, no business inquiries or business talk that I have on my mind.
Tell me, who are your friends? They seem unique. At least well dressed.
There's some people I have known for a decent bit now. They are certainly capable of handling themselves rather well when it comes to going to places like this.
Are the upper levels of the library off bounds?
No.
I've never seen one this big.
Well, mister, what is your name? I recognize your make from a company I very much don't mind the company of, that being Opticos. Well, Mr. Fleet, would you like me to show you around?
I wouldn't mind.
For some of the party goers, you seem to be pretty offhanded on the amounts. Surely you would be appreciative of the fact that you brought here to intermingle with ourselves.
Greetings. It's a bit of a walk around to go to the top of the library. I actually know there was stairs the other way, but you know, this way we get to enjoy the fine artistry. I hope that you have at least some semblance of appreciation of beauty. You do! They programmed you with the ability to recognize beauty. How interesting. We're so advanced, Dr.
Somewhat built for the high life.
I see. Well, how would you enjoy the photo of,
Well, they do clean up
that?
decently well.
It's interesting.
This one is called Pharaoh hits a suspicious dance move while two cheaters judge him. Very, very
embellishments on the frame are nice.
Thank you. I like to buy nice frames for my paintings. Do you like reading books, Mr. Fliss?
On occasion.
I see. Very interesting you are. What purpose do you serve?
As do I.
Oh, I'm generally another assistant unit for Opticos Industries. A potential upgrade for the C41 unit.
I see, and that's why you look so familiar. Never seen a C41 unit like you before. Interesting. And are you Finnegan's assistant?
Yes.
I see. You have more resources than I expected, Mr. Finnegan. You have a assistant C41 unit of a make that I have never quite seen before. How curious indeed. You make me more curious of you every day.
Oh,
really?
Of course.
Now? Oh, alright. I have to perform a business meeting.
Was going to say, sometimes it's best to not have all your cards shown to people.
I
It can be
suppose.
quite deceiving or quite surprising at times.
Before you do depart, Mr. Cromwell, I do have something for you.
Yes. Who do I owe the meeting of?
Kyra. It's a
Kyra.
pleasure.
Where are you from, Kyra?
I'm from here. I work with Helios Horizons.
Are you alright?
Oh, I see. Very interesting.
Yes, I'm fine.
And it
Well,
would be
simply
in
making
a
sure.
box would be a crystal rose.
Ooh.
Nothing much, but a simple gift.
It will do well on my mantelpiece. Thank you, Kyra.
But of course.
Make sure all the guests are entertained. I have to go to a business meeting.
Alright. Sam, I have a question for you.
Yes?
You have a free room with this man, correct?
Don't go into my bedrooms.
I did not go in there.
Right, well I
turned
need
around the moment I realized it was a bedroom.
I need it for a meeting, so please don't go in there.
Understood.
Until I decided that settling down and actually working my days is far better.
I was underneath military.
Where did Fliss go?
Night City, the year was 2030. I remember waking up in a
Oh, there they are. Right.
Shall we see to the other rooms?
Of course, of course.
There are some more open downstairs.
By all
I
means.
hope you're
By all means.
Excuse me.
Militech is an interesting company, to say the least.
Not too dissimilar from VMR, actually, minus the focus on robotics.
Good.
I suppose you can.
Or at least, I should say VMR is not too dissimilar from Militech.
Fancy.
Most companies nowadays do have things that tie in with one another.
Indeed, indeed.
My
but some
controller
of
just
them
died
also
unexpectedly, so I'm gonna be invisible for a minute while it charges.
Some also
Okay.
have something that we can stand out. Whether it be color
Which is-
schemes, logos, or a line of products unique to only them.
On the wall to the right of you,
Helios with our Titan tech.
there is a portrait of a man that proportions look familiar, but his face does not. On closer inspection and self-actualization, you realize this image is of Balthazar before he was a cyborg. Perhaps when he just founded VMR, he looks about in his 30s, 40s. A man with blonde hair and green eyes. Basically, the caricature of British country gentleman.
Seems to be a very different man from what he originally was.
Oh, one thing of note. We must be careful with the upper floors and the main entrance. Many of them leading up seem to be bedrooms and private. Unfortunately, we cannot speak to Balthazar directly at the moment, as he is currently within a business meeting as we speak.
I will say, what we may be looking for may be in some of those private rooms.
Why do you think I brought them up?
Appreciate it. So,
I'm going to go and mingle, so if you don't mind me.
Understood.
very well.
Balthazar's in the meeting in his bedroom, alone.
In his bedroom.
What immediate?
Stumble upon it by accident.
So
Up the stairs and then round to the left.
Phyllis, do you think you could do some eavesdropping on their conversation?
Thank you. What is that made for? I got my employer. That's good.
Like a car. I'm not big on green typically, but...
Fair enough. I always did like the colors.
Excuse me.
I've always had a pull towards it. I do love your boots.
Thank you. My fiance actually.
An interesting thing of note is that there's only one guard in this entire building. They only seem to be guarding one doorway.
No, simply just lounging around is all.
Understandably. So, what company was it that you worked for again?
I do not work for a company, but occasionally I do work for some. I used to work for a corporation. They were Militech, but I've...
Yeah, this area is off limits to party goers.
No. I don't know what kind of odd issues you would be... No.
Understood. We didn't have this conversation.
Hope you have noted, if you require DM attention, you can always call for me.
very expensive. That is to be expected. I personally spend a lot of time within Helios Horizons as a combat analyst.
Hey, Bones. Would it be safe to say that at like this distance, if somebody else isn't distracting Nova, she would see Fliss if he tried cloaking past her?
Yeah,
He would have to walk right in front of her.
Yes, and someone would have to. But if someone's distracting you, then yeah, you can get by
they could get through. Yep.
I will tell you if Fliss tries to sneak past you. I've been following him because he's the one who's like not talking to anyone.
Yeah,
so
I've been watching for it in case it does happen.
Well, and not alone.
The bay. If you strike up a conversation with her on the bay's security, and whilst this is happening, I cloak out of vision and make a quick dart to one of the doors. This may work, but I don't know what sort of tech they have in the way of detection.
Of course. We were talking about
Elizabeth.
The, synthetic that
you know cybernetics well. You're a bit of a cybernetic freak. You can assume that her optical cybernetics, because she definitely appears to have some, because humans don't usually have black and purple eyes. Or at least some military grade, so they could probably at least see through a cloak. Or at least one if they're actively looking for one.
Big fan of the multiple eyes.
I believe I overheard something about Malamar earlier.
I'm unaware on the level of their cameras, but I can definitely make a safe call that she would see it.
CEO of Malamar within this district. Of course, it's not the thing we're looking at right now.
I can confirm they are going to try and sneak past Invis as Fliss, but they're going to try and distract you as well. Finn's going to talk about base security, make you look away and stuff like that, and then Fliss is going to sneak on past.
This is correct. He's made multiple pushes to come into the metaverse. Or
I'd say that works. That's exactly what we said would happen.
Pandora ever so unceremonious.
Or another distraction might be formally. I'm listening to them.
It would be.
I need to listen to them because
Let's
they're
have
speaking
you
in
over
comms.
this side now. The business scenes have opened up quite exponentially. Makes my life far easier.
And maybe once your conversation is done, a code word or a mention of your conversation being done would be nice in the comms.
I work under a company that potentially I could get.
Once you are done with your conversation, would you be able to actively mention that you are done with your conversation with your comms on?
Yeah, we're going to sneak past. And also, Fliss is like 10 times more competent than we put him up to be. They're going to try and sneak Fliss past and just Fliss. But I'm going to say after your conversation ends, I'm going to hit the order distraction so the rest of the players can follow if they desire.
So, going to work for a company?
I do. I work under Helios Horizons as their head combat specialist.
Security loss that we've had at the bay after the Vex. You are the one that I should talk to when it comes to security. Mostly in regards of what it is we could potentially do in the VMR can do in the future to
I'm in an
actually
office
help
room.
us regain what's security we've lost.
What do you mean in terms of security? As in
Mean-
loss of the gate?
Yes, mainly the gate.
Right. What you find in here... Right, what you find in here is nothing... So, There's nothing in here that looks like a server or anything like that, other than Balthazar's desk computer. You could spy at his corporate secrets if you feel so inclined, but other than that, there doesn't look like anything there isn't anything that looks like a server. And using any sensor array you have, you can tell that there isn't any secret entrance in this room that might lead to anywhere else.
It is concerns about other threats that we do know that still linger, the ball cultists being the most predominant one. We know they're still around.
Barcles hasn't proposed a significant threat in quite some time. Not after minor attacks, but nothing major since LF cleaned them up.
Maybe it's just some paranoia of mine still lingering of the Vex attack. So I do apologize for any bothering of you or inconveniences.
I'm in agreement that the gate is probably for the best, but Mr. Hansen has been very vocal about adhering to the people's wants.
Of course. That is something I indeed do respect from Mr. Hansen.
This one is titled A Bunch of Lads.
I do hope your day has been faring well. Major event.
Eyes are weird, but apparently deciding to not function as they should.
After dealings with VMR specifically,
Evening.
somebody
Yes.
is poking their nose into spots where it isn't welcomed. Do you know anything about this?
I don't believe so, no. Seems to be just outside of my house.
No worries. It's nothing Maliwan can't. We are one of the most efficient tech companies around.
Efficiency is...
No bite.
So this is a dining hall.
Your name says enough.
This is correct.
I'm aware of the reputation that Madeline has back on Pandora.
Have you been?
No. Perhaps in the future.
The line seems clear.
What of our escapades on Prometheus?
The door ahead is closed. You can hear Balthazar talking from the other side of it. He appears to be locked in some sort of meeting. You can hear Hansen's voice and you can hear Balthazar's voice. They appear to be arguing with each other. Balthazar says he wants anything to do with any of that bear anymore and says it should all be demolished. Hansen is advocating for the rights of the people and that all the issues have been resolved. Meanwhile, Balthazar is speaking about how just simply after the events of Monday, all my cybernetics have been on the fritz and haywire since. Something appears to be going wrong with the CEO.
No, discernible, secrets or anything hidden underneath the paintings?
Nope, nothing. Other than, a safe, but there probably isn't an entire AI server in a safe.
Is there anything else you would like to know?
Just a curiosity about Maliwan itself.
anything, this is more poking and prodding if we are to be fully welcomed here. As you might have heard, not so while back.
Would you like to a more private area to briefly discuss?
Unfortunately, I am on the job right now and must stay on my current task.
Very well.
It was nice seeing you. I'm glad that you are in good health after the Vex attack.
Nova.
Thankfully, I am. I am still.
It is at this
alive
very
and
point
breathing.
you would receive orders. It appears that there's some sort of mutant attack in the bay. It's asking you to go there and see to it immediately. You may think, well, my orders are from Balthazar to guard this place, I can't override them, but the orders received appear to be from Balthazar. Clearly he wants you in a new position.
Of course. Seems like the old man can't make up his mind. I need matters to see to.
Very
I hope you enjoy the rest of the party.
I will certainly try to.
Finnegan, as you turn
Yes.
back to look towards the door, you notice that the security camera watching it is, well, you know how security cameras move and look. It doesn't appear to be active. More precisely, it appears to be manually controlled. The usual blinking red light showing it is on is not moving. In fact, it flashes green for a second.
Go die.
And you hear coming quietly from a speaker.
5 minutes till the next guard.
We've got 5 minutes.
NPCs are going to wait for the players to gather in the hallway, but will be soon transferring into the next map.
God, I fell through the floor.
Oh, good.
We're going through this door, right?
Okay. When you inspect that door, it appears to be a spare bedroom. From this door onwards, it appears to be a lot more metallic. This door appears to be reinforced. But it is open. You're allowed to go down there. It appears to look like a facility when you dive down. But a thought crosses your mind. Probably wait for your friends.
Yeah. One more room. Go get them.
I see.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Doctor.
A pleasure.
Well, these lovely folk have arrived, and we were briefly talking from here. Not much, honestly. I've had a glass of wine. Book.
Everything here clean enough to your standards?
Oh yeah. I can't stand germs. It's a big deal everywhere I go. I
She's
use a full armor suit.
She's an insane neat freak.
It's not a bad thing.
I mean,
I mean-
considering your line of work, it also definitely pays to keep pointing and be around the steroids.
Bones, we are downstairs.
Yes, I see. It appears that Vermilion is going to continue the conversation.
Alright.
Which means that I don't think they're going to go to the next map, which is...
Yeah. We gave them a lot of warnings and comms.
I didn't know about this already.
I'll be back in the PC.
God, we need you now more than ever.
You can feel free to cards down for now. NPCs, feel free to cards down. We're moving into the next map.
I also do. I dabble in my own independent research, though, in my free time.
Interesting. I've had very few interactions with the councilman. Very, very few. I want to change that.
He can be a bit abrasive, let's put it that way.
Abrasive and quite cold. Those are two that I've heard quite a bit.
Yes.
He just has struggles with social cues.
Little bit, yes. But he's a good man. I would say I might be biased, but given the track record of some of the other council members, he's probably the one I have the most faith on.
Hello, PCs and NPCs. We are moving into the next map, and we are going to be cards down in this map from this point onwards.
Hello, Mini Bones.
You're doing your good job distracting all the people at the party, but sadly, the guard who had left the position as your teammates were scribing in the comms is now in position, and the time to go down there and join your
I
teammates
didn't
is...
hear any of that because I can't have Discord on my PC. I didn't catch any of what was going on in comms.
You're kidding. Oh, and then my headset just
I
lost
can't.
my fucking vision. Alright, give me a moment.
Oh,
Oh,
Fucking you, my god, my headset.
Car. Fucked up car. Fucked up car.
Right, so... Right, so, with that in mind, next time, do tell us if you can't hear us in Discord and stuff like that. That's something we probably should know, especially if the PC's using comms. Because they, by the way, the other players were calling for you to get moving before the guard comes.
oh yeah, no, I did not hear any of that
Alright,
at all.
that's the case. Right, come with everyone. Alright, come with me, come with me. Everyone follow me.
Right now, they're talking sophistication.
Let's
and if needed, I think all the guards have gone.
Fucked up sex dungeon.
Fucked up sex
I know,
dungeon.
right?
Yeah.
Right, so...
Balthazar's freak zone.
He really is the CEO
So,
of a company.
Turns
Fuck.
turns out the Discord doesn't quite work, and that's why they weren't showing up. They would have been here if they did, so I'm not going to penalize them for that. Oh god. But we are moving into the next map, so I'm going to plop it down.
Okay.
And from this point onwards,
Also, we were
I-
making the joke of, this is how they contact Goal Robotics.
Oh my fucking god, that's horrible.
Machine spirits working.
Dark,
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I get freaky.
I was about to say fucking freaks.
Balthazar Freakwell. Right,
The real reason
feel
why
free-
he has the only security personnel down there.
Yeah, I don't want anyone else to know how much of a freakazoid I am. Right. Alright, so... Other than that... guys are free to be the fucking... The security guys now.
Professor Freakwell, no, you did not just fucking say that.
Yeah, so go ahead, swap into the security PCs. Give this room, swap into the security NPCs. Give this room to the thing. This is going to be a stealth section from this point onwards, so remember to
I'm gonna have a sip of my soda.
1 second, I'm gonna fucking turn off the water. Alright, guys, feel free to turn off the water audio so you don't have to deal with the goddamn alarm.
I really
PCs,
hope.
you're free to turn off water audio so you don't have to deal with
Hold on.
constantly.
I'm sipping.
I really hope this doesn't get messy.
Does anyone not have all the NPC avatars required, or do we have all of them?
I have most of them, I think.
Splendid, splendid. It's fine. They shouldn't go up to the Stone's got all of them. We shouldn't go beyond the soldier, hopefully. And they shouldn't even go to the soldier in the first place if things go well. So, right. Do you know how stealth works, guys? You know the whole... Congratulations. I'm beaming... I'm replacing your brains with Skyrim NPC code.
I can't see shit down here. We have darkened devices in a dark tunnel. I don't see
Exactly, shit like that. So basically, the general consensus of stealth because of latency and VR chat jank. Just make sure that the players are actively trying. Basically, if you see the player actively not trying to hide for a whole second, then you've probably spotted them. Other than that, Skyrim guard. Right, you all good? Feel free to remember to patrol in like groups of 2. Remember to split up and to not and to remember not to leave gaps in your patrols. Make sure you're not just like hitting all of you are covering the same angle so they can't get past, etc., etc. Leave gaps, but don't make it easy, right?
Keep the radio chatter on.
Yeah, go ahead. Also allows us to tell the PCs where you guys are.
I can't believe we don't get sick leave. This is fucked up.
Yeah, you guys don't get sick leave. You guys are gonna get any holidays. Right, I'm gonna go cars up the PCs now.
By the way, fun fact.
Oh, and from this point onwards, it's like I need to fall on DM mode, so I will be hot micing.
Could you everyone turn off their flashlights? Because I did everyone turn off their flashlights real quick. Because I think that the flat light, don't turn your flashlights on. It causes the weird. There's such weird lighting that it causes it to be really stroby.
Okay,
you have the flashlights on.
And don't turn on the flashlights on for the sake of a million then.
For the sake of a million, motherfucker!
Well, you seem fine, so I thought...
It's because I wasn't looking at it.
Fair enough, alright. For the sake of a million and Dark Beast.
Motherfucker.
Oh, and of course, try not to flash bright lights in Dark Beast of a million's eyes here, photosensitivity. Actually, no, they don't have photosensitivity. Both of them are full-blown epilepsy.
Yeah. It's for the most part, none of the particles should be that bad,
No, yeah,
luckily.
I don't do intense particles like that. Right. And none of them have intense particles either. Right. Hello, my PCs. Hello. What if I?
Hello, Mr. Bones.
Please don't fuck me too hard. I don't want to die here. I don't want to die down here.
We don't make new holes to fuck you with.
Shut up! Shut up! Please be gentle. Please be gentle.
But like Bones.
Yeah.
Just wanted you to see something on the model. Just
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I know.
Thought and prayer, dog. Maybe if I'm lucky, I could take my bow tie off and strangle someone with it.
You've got your hands. You'll be fine.
I mean, that bow tie is pretty fucking badass. Should do that.
I punch someone. I punch
does
a fucking
Finnegan have his
robotic.
revolver yet?
Not on. No, he does have it, just not on him. He didn't.
No.
He was
more precisely. Remember those security guards have guns? You could take one of theirs, and then just like quote unquote swap to your combat avatar and only use a revolver.
Yeah.
I'll DM that to the NPCs if you do that. Oh wait, I forgot I'm hot micing so they hear me.
Unless we wanted to do the thing of one of you guys smuggled in his equipment, I don't even know if that would even be possible of his
bra of
holding.
holding.
Actually, bra of holding.
Ryan has a bra of holding.
Do you remember what I said about Fletch being able to literally make anything on him invisible?
Okay. Could we go with the? Okay. Someone flip me. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna flip a coin.
If you want, I can roll d20 for you quickly.
Pick. I was going to flip a coin for 50-50.
I'll roll again.
Okay, hold on. Actually, hold on. No, don't do it yet. High or low? High or low?
High.
You're low. All right, roll. Now roll.
Bravo.
All right. Finn gets his equipment from Riot's tits.
All right. Finn did snuggle in his equipment. We've now figured that out. So Finn does have his equipment. So it isn't just John. It isn't just John Man on his own, no weapon.
Come on.
So true, Breasty.
Magazine. Gun.
Right. Other than that, we'll be housing up very soon, probably.
That is your own funeral, man. There's no way that you're gonna go that much, like that many cybernetics, like going over.
Thank you.
All right,
It means I get to be Order's favorite color if I see him. He'll get to see me rocking what our colors will be.
All right, PCs. Okay, so you are cards up in 5.
Hold on. I'm fixing my triggers. Give me a second. My leg.
4.
No, don't edge me like this.
3. 2.
Okay, I'm good.
1. You're now cards up.
One go. Fuck.
Okay. If the memory banks are to be anywhere. Thank you.
The facility before you appears to be some sort of old facility, very old. The stonework is quite old. It appears to have been here for at least 100 years, maybe. The VMR logo is still fully emblazoned on the wall, but it appears to be a bit different, as if it was an older one. But it still says Beyond Military Robotics.
If memory banks are to be anywhere, they'll be down here. Or, at the very least, the location of them. You have orders just because you should see a therapist, man. I feel like I don't even think we have like medical on our like benefits. We don't get any benefits. Exactly, that's why I don't go to therapy. I can't afford it. No need to kill them. You have problems. You got issues. You got serious issues. You know that? Yeah. Look, you can't fix her. Bro, you cannot fix her. She's insane. You will die trying. She scares me. Okay, bottom line, she scares me. I'm just gonna say, I really hate you. I really... Look, we have different tastes, alright? Different tastes! She'll kill you! It just makes sense. I cannot...
Drag.
You don't need to corpse RP, by the way, Zeno. I'll keep track of the corpses for you. The 2 corpses are packed directly in the crate, and yes, they are corpses, Finnegan. You notice there's 2 perforation wounds, 1 in each of their necks.
No, killing the organics. They do not need to die. Any robotics you find out here, you can handle them as you wish. The organic employees, they are not the ones that need to die.
Which way are we trying to go? Like, which way do we have to do? Going left or right at the end of the hallway?
Left, I believe. Where the lights are. There is the correct way is where the lights are. There is no need to go in the dark areas.
Okay. Do not make the same mistake again.
Got it.
We will do this clean, and we will do this efficiently.
This appears to be some sort of abandoned bunk room, but other than that, it's a dead end.
Dead end. Also dead end. Only way down is this way.
Generator room. Appears to be powering this place. Fliss could have been for like all of you guys by now, and I think he honestly is. I've lost track of where Fliss is.
Or there are 2 us. I'm gonna go find him. Peep is like right out in front of the guards that are there.
Alright, I see. Oh, I see where he is now.
Piece of clothing in with like your socks. I'd say that's a good shade of pink for like a company. But like deep pink, like hot pink, that's an evil color. Hot pink, yes. Pink is the evil person's color.
Wait, hold on. No, I think it is right there. Let's go.
That's good.
Left is. Wait, one second. I'm going to quickly double check.
What else is hot?
DM question, Bones.
No, it is right. They need to go. Oh, yes?
What do the pipes feel like? Are they warm or cold, or are they just like, you know, not like pumping anything?
They're warm. They appear to have some sort of, Where the hell are you? Oh yeah, they appear to have some sort of, they're probably like a mix of warm or cold. They're probably either just,
So I can still grab them safely?
Oh, you can grab them safely, yes. They're well insulated.
Okay.
This place may be old looking, but it's 50 years in 2424.
When I make my knife sound, that is Fliss kicking over the barrel.
Okay, you 2 heard that.
No, wait, when I make the knife sound.
Yeah. I was about to say,
okay.
You're speaking to the extras right now, so you 2 heard that.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, okay.
What about like orange? Like specifically, are we like bordering on brown orange?
That's kind of just shit.
Yeah, I guess.
It's kind of just.
At least I'm trying to think of cool company colors, you know. I think this is a one-sided conversation. You make the argument of
What
like...
do you want from me? I told you pink, I told you greens and shades, what else do you want? I mean, there's only so many colors out there.
So many different colors. Like there's that one that was discovered like 400 years ago, it's called like Ulu or something. It's like a shade of blue, I don't know if people can see it.
Well, if you couldn't even see it, does it exist?
I mean, you think so.
behind you is knocked over.
The hell? Fuck. Fucking rat or something?
See one of them big fucking rats. Let me.
Try not to turn around and see the players coming. Just like check behind the grate and stuff like that.
What the hell? Hello?
Drop him. Drop it. Drop.
What do I do? It's just a barrel. Shut the barrel that was knocked over.
Let's do it.
Fucking damn.
There you go, go be knocked out.
Hide the bodies.
You see that they have a pair of radios, and on their right shoulder, but you might hear them chattering as they moved in.
He's gonna answer. Does one of them ask if is everything all right?
Yes, actually, it does. With a suspiciously familiar icon over it.
Everything's all right. Nothing to report about.
Okay, is what you hear from the radio. And that Jenkins, strangely, just sounds like 20 years older. Man, this job really must fucking get to him.
Moving forward.
Feel free to move ahead, guys. Also, excellent job.
Yeah, I fucking hate it here. Dude, we don't get sick leave. Yeah. I'm sick as shit right now. We should just get sick leave. I feel like it's a pretty basic right. Look, this is why we need a union, guys.
I mean, my old boss would stab me if I didn't like.
Well, no,
do what he wanted.
last time, okay, right?
No, that's 4.
If you want to go all the way up to the top and get stuff taken down by those two, go ahead. Those three, actually.
All I'm saying that collective action works, and we didn't have enough of us that unionized last time, and that's how they got us. So if we had,
Speak up.
I'm coming. I'm just saying that I feel like if parts of the VMR workforce sign up for the union, we'll be fine. I feel like it's not that much of an ask.
They're hiding instead, so if you want to turn around and go or continue going, it's your choice.
I think you're just the doubt. They're showing doubt.
The voices grow quieter. ESV?
Going to check for any loose stones.
Oh, you're definitely going to find a few in this place.
Cool, she's gonna grab some around the corner and throw them up towards us.
They're not facing our way. They're not facing our way. We can get them now.
Zeno, Dark, you guys hear some rocks scatter up near the top of the stairs. Probably a rat.
They're coming back up.
like big, like they were like this. Yeah, this big rat people. It was crazy. Abducted me into the sewers. I think they just like hit me. You know, it was.
That'd be stealth takedown. Good job, you two. Feel free to go over. It appears they're not hiding the bodies anymore, so.
Sorry, got spooked. Saw a big ass fucking rat down here.
Man, let's fuck those big ass rats, right? Said comes over the radio.
Honestly. Alright, out.
I'm so glad they're using this stupid ass NPC dialogue as part of their cover.
It's great. I just love this is Tiger Moose is probably really happy. This is basically exactly just a payday mission what they're doing right now.
Yeah. I'm just saying, guys, we need to unionize.
Alright, so they can move a little bit
Just
quicker.
a note, I'm going to be doing the barrel thing again, coming from just the inside of the broom next to Sarat.
Okay, I have a DM has not moved that far, so I'm going to quickly go in that direction to figure out what you're on about. And you didn't, but yeah, you know the barrel thing. We all know the barrel thing already.
I'll go back up in VC.
Yep. Alright, you two in pairs, move up ahead. You guys can be in that room, just this room over here. Literally just chatting and stuff, because this room's a dead end, so they probably want to go in there. In fact, the room there is literally the data banks, so you two, Dark and Xeno, you're the last two guards.
It's really helpful.
Shark teeth.
Yeah. I'm like a prime candidate to get veneers.
The barrel nearby gets knocked over.
Leaking shit out, so I've got to go pick it up at the very least. Is it one of the big ass fucking rats again?
Probably.
When is lunchtime here, actually? I don't think they mentioned it in the,
Lunchtime breaks for about half an hour.
half an hour.
Yeah. God, I could do with a meal right now.
For the red,
I've got a fucking headache.
It's Taco Tuesday.
My starvation for, fuck, what day is it? It's Tuesday, right? Or is it?
Right.
Kicking down another barrel just below you two.
Yep, so you hear that, guys, you hear the barrel gets knocked over, so you guys are... Never mind, I think you two are distracted already.
It was another rat again. Nothing to be worried about.
Dark, you feel free, your last two existing guards are feel free to, like, answer, like...
Say that one more time?
1 sec. Give me a second. So the radio answered, yeah, another big ass rat, that's it. Us two are coming up to come investigate. And you two can now start approaching up ahead.
Alright, there's more rats. Alright.
With weapons drawn as well, by the way. Feel free to walk past all the players, by the way.
They're just mutated. Do you understand how toxic it is down in those sewers? They're just big-ass mutant rats. It's not a conspiracy, though. You're an idiot. You know that? I'm not an idiot. You're in charge. And the rats are the you're not a conspiracy again. They're just
Wait, didn't they hide they haven't hidden two bodies up there, haven't they? Yeah. So the players have got like a few minutes before you guys are coming back now. I'm like, what the fuck is up? Or not. I think Liz is gonna go kill you two. Oh, do you know you got grabbed from behind?
Not a word.
My head is getting worse. I might just sit for a moment.
That's good, Star. We are reaching the point where...
Let's go take a gun. And good night.
With that, you get no response on the radios. But you do hear your voice coming from all the knocked out guards nearby. And no response on the radios.
You should have let me respond to that one. They know something's up, I think.
No, they don't know anything up. They've just taken out every single fucking guard. So no one's gonna fucking reply on the goddamn radio. Right. With that, Star, you're perfectly fine to leave. Health comes first as always. Thank you for helping. And for the rest of you, this is the point where I no longer require extras unless you guys do something unfathomably stupid. But they didn't. They actually made sure that you guys didn't run into the bodies up ahead. So, you're good.
I at least want to see where this goes, so...
Oh, good.
Stick around. I just want to...
Who's got the best hearing? It is probably Liz. Oh, DM this to Liz. Liz, of your, thingy hearing, fuck, I forgot the name of your species. Sergal augmented or exotic Sergal hearing. You can tell that there is no more voices chattering. No more sounds of radio crackling. Anything. No more extra footsteps. It's just you four.
If they go into this corner, I'm gonna do something stupid to them because there's a loose brick where there's a secret snack hash hidden.
Okay.
From one of the guards.
Okay.
We're not here for what's in these boxes.
But if they do check those boxes, they will get some VMR cybernetics.
Just in case.
No. Oh, okay, because...
And they can get some VMR equipment and stuff like that.
Grab one of the radios, see if you can get into their frequency. Just in case anything happens.
First, I'm going to tell you now, yes, you can. Because I gotta go ahead. Actually, Dark, feel free to stick with Fliss and DM, and you should know how VMR military stuff works. Good. Up ahead to be a grand server room of sorts. It appears to be that you have arrived at your destination.
This is it. Ben is going to start looking through files, and just so you know, he has a +2 to this kind of stuff.
Aha, good to know. Right. Is anyone else doing anything before I start DMing this?
I will also be assisting, right? His +3.
+3.
I'm just in guard.
Right. With both of your technologies combined, both of your tech skills combined, both you can look at this and figure out that this isn't memory banks. This is far too complex for a memory bank. This contains a whole personality. In fact, files you find are not labeled Balthasar memories, but Balthasar construct. Don't press the button, by the way.
Okay.
It just makes an alarm play across the map. That's all it does. It appears both of you having your origins in Night City would know exactly what this is. It appears that Balthasar is an engram.
He's not a person at all. He's an engram. I knew something was off about him. Normally, people that are chromed up, even Borgs, they don't retain as much of their humanity as Balthazar seems to. And being an engram makes sense, although I've never spoken to one in the flesh like him. This is far, far too complicated to be memory banks.
Though there are, in fact, memories. Looking through them, Kyla, or Riot I should more say at this point, you find a file labeled The Accident. Or more precisely, it's a bunch of medical reports.
I've got med reports, something labeled The Accident.
It appears that it is notes from a doctor saying that Balthazar had terminal 4 brain cancer, only diagnosed until recently due to the fact that all his cybernetics got in the way of any medical examinations. It ends with Balthazar's death certificate.
And he's dead. The death certificate, medical records.
He's an engram that would explain it.
And then...
If he's dead, why?
The dates on all these... This code, his personality construct, that is constantly being beamed into his chassis. It appears to line up with the date of this death. Looking more and more at the code, those who are more inclined with data can tell that there's something off about it. It's corrupted yet functional, as if pure pain, anguish was written in every single letter, in every single number in this code. Whoever did this hurt themselves a lot to do it.
Where are you? You've got to be somewhere in here.
Searching through these consoles, you find lots of dates, memories, all show on display of a greedy old man slowly turning himself more and more into a machine, slowly growing more and more blinded by his desire for money, building secret underground facilities to house machinery that helps extend his life, starting proxy wars to get his PMC more money. Disgusting things for a disgusting man.
Bones.
Yes.
While we are here, assuming this is like primary console, Riot is going to loop the cameras. So any cameras that picked up footage of them entering the facility loops to them.
Did all
not
of 4 of
being
you
there.
notice cameras as you came in, but all of you, at least, in either some degree of training from either doing gigs, stealth training, military espionage, or a mix of all 3, have noted that you know what it looks like when security cameras are functioning. When they are... all the security cameras, as you came through, appeared to be non-functioning.
If I may, with the main terminal.
Yeah, of course. That doesn't make sense. Why?
Where is he?
The console to the right of you, the console in front of you speaks.
I want out.
That's
Wait. I'm here. I did exactly what you asked.
I'm not here.
Where?
Unknown. But you can find where I may be.
We're gonna have to start pulling out locations and data of anything important.
I am lonely, Finnegan.
I know.
They
I
killed
made a
my
promise that
brother.
I would get you out. I know.
Don't know what, but something did. The Vex. They did it. They killed Control.
I know. And I won't let the same happen to you. I made a promise to not only Mori, but you, that I would get you out and complete the task that was given to me.
And with that, you find something. A memory from ages ago. It appears to be encoded with a lot of ice. Yeah, ice, that's the term. But with an 11, you can't quite break through.
Anyone good at cracking ice like this? I have some experience, but this is some thick ice that they have on this.
I can give it a go.
And
I have
for
one.
both of you combined, I will now roll with advantage. Oh damn, I don't think I need to roll with that.
Teamwork! Teamwork!
The powers of Finnegan and Riot working together on this code. The ice is broken, apparently made very clearly by Balthazar himself. His coding is at least something that he totes himself about, and it appears what he says about himself is at least somewhat true. But even then, both of you, what can be built can also be broken down. You break down the decryption on this, and now bear witness to what essentially is a memory of a day and a location. Balthazar, in his younger years, considered himself a amateur archaeologist, enjoying investigating old sites in the UK. And this one was a supposed ancient ruin. Celtic, Roman era. They weren't quite able to pinpoint it down. That's why they were going in to investigate it. What they find is far more different. You find them going for a cave, seemingly how the ruins have appeared to have sunk into some sort of cavern system, and they're going to see if they can't find any sort of pottery or any sort of remaining metalwork like that they might be able to use to date the site, because it has very clearly been destroyed by falling into a cavern. As they make their way through this cave system, they come across a door that appears to be broken and scraped, though not ancient, just been there for a little bit. Covered in soot, blast marks, scratches. Looks like a wreck, but more precisely, some sort of metallic alloy rather than any sort of ancient ruins. And on the door, in a flickering green neon light, is a very familiar looking logo to all four of you. A series of semicircles curling around with two letters on it. LF.
I found you.
The inside appears to be a labyrinth, the memories skittering back and forth. And, but going through labyrinths, strange creatures you may or may not have seen before, all the like. The memories get fuzzy, so you can't make up details of how or why, but they seem to become very clear when Balthazar approaches a room that looks like a ancient server, but also maybe a shrine to a degree, or something. When Balthazar touches the console, He writhes in pain and blacks out. A green spark jolting from it into his hand. With that, the memory ends.
Found you.
The location, coordinates, appears to be in the UK. This was all very...
It's not too far. It's a neighboring country.
I know where I must go then.
I didn't know before, but now I feel like I need to know. Who was that? What was it?
I need you to speak up. What did you say?
I didn't know before, but now I feel like I need to know who and what was that.
Something that is the solution. Or at least one of them. To lead Foundry.
Good.
Order. Are you still there?
Yes, Finnegan.
I know where you are. Good. And I will be coming to retrieve you shortly.
I await your arrival.
It will be good to see you with my own eyes.
And mine with yours.
Until we meet.
Until we meet. Good luck. And don't die.
I've been doing my best to not. We need to leave.
This feels like some black bullshit.
All you need to know, whatever you've seen, you will make no mention of it. This is confidential.
Gone.
Saw nothing. Did nothing.
What you must know is that Leaf Foundry can never know of his existence. Or any of them. Allegedly. But for him specifically, for them to know of his existence would spell the doom of all of us. You heard nothing, saw nothing. Fun.
It occurs to you that you've heard this talk before, though you blocked it out last time. And with that, players, you can cards down.
Yippee.
Yes!
I was vaguely mimicking, like, the climbing that Flesh would have been doing to, like, get as least attention as possible. And I went,
what the fuck is this?
Like,
Son
upside
of a
down.
fucking... Oh, it is.
Smaller. I think it's smaller.
To sneak through to get to the end over there and down. I quite literally, like...
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Did I please you? Did I please order in terms of how Finn used his resources and handled finding him? Both
conversation. Somebody heard order say, "That lines up with Adeptus."
Yeah, I was sitting there and I was thinking, like, could Riot put 2 and 2 together?
Alright,
knew.
Pookie Bears.
You
knew that they were siblings.
I really want to go on the last mission of this. I'm so sad I couldn't be on this one, but I had to be. There's no
Run and spotted! Run and spotted!
Trash just finished it. Trash just finished it. Trash just finished it.
If it weren't for the fact that, like, I
Keep posting the link in the
people around.
And the answer is find out in character again.
Okay.
So, gonna be honest with you, it's pretty goddamn obvious.
Yeah.
So cool.
He did exactly what he was told to do. Use his resources. And Don't make it messy.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly hit my
pause.
Yes, it's still this. And yes, this is the public DM hands that have this now, by the way. Right. I'm gonna ask the most important question. I'm gonna ask all night before I move on to other stuff.
Yes.
Did you all have fun?
Yes. Thoroughly. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this.
I got to do like the main thing Fliss was made for, which is like corporate espionage and also just spying on people and sneaking through corridors like this.
I got to enact my destiny, or at least part of it.
And you got to experience basically a payday mission.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're not a fucking rat. That's a fucking raccoon theory, guys. God damn it.
Right.
So many instances.
I gotta do some important stuff. Did any of you loot anything? Other than just...
I didn't.
Nope.
Fliss might have...
Are you gonna loot anything on the way out?
On the way out, Fliss probably would have looked at their... Fliss probably would have looked at some of their equipment and just through some of the crates to find anything valuable.
Okay, so just you two.
I can roll for V.
Okay, you roll for V. Well, here's the thing. I know what the rolls mean.
Yeah, I have a good idea of what they mean, but you can just...
I'll just roll.
Okay.
I mean, if you wanna.
Did you loot as well?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Did you loot anything on the way out?
Oh,
yes.
No.
Nah.
So, is it possible to also loot something from... Because we're going... I'm assuming we're going out the way we came in.
Yes.
Or we're not.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you'll go up to the
Is it possible to
portal.
loot something from the mansion? Because that would be really funny.
The security cameras will be functioning again when you're back in the mansion, you'll notice.
I cried.
In fact, as soon as you
Okay,
leave,
well, then I loot
everything
something.
goes back to normal, as if nothing ever happened. And so, right, we'll start with the Peepmeister. Right, that's my dice roll. Right, in your crate, you find just some basic firearms.
I was gonna... Okay, taking them and selling them.
That's crazy.
Okay, I mean it's just a semi-automatic pistol, an assault rifle, and a couple of SMGs.
Stretch.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
The final stretch.
It's a girlfriend bias on the dice. There is some girlfriend bias on the dice.
Some of it, more than these two.
Right. What does a 12 get them? I'd say... Oh, actually, yes. So a 12 gets you one of the special weapons that the VMR soldier has.
Micro missiles.
So you get the choice of what you find there is either a rocket launcher, a semi-automatic shotgun, or a micro missile launcher.
Ooh.
Your choice.
Let me pull them out.
Ooh, that's a hard choice. Can I see them in action?
This is the micro missiles.
Mm-hmm.
We got this. We got shotgun.
It's got multiple.
It's got a actual clip. It's like 5. It's like a 5 round.
3 round clip.
3 round. Okay.
I think I want a funny bazooka.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Thank you, bro.
Cyber Psycho with a bazooka.
I love these fucking
I love these fucking micro missiles.
Oh, by the way,
Pete,
that's the assault rifle you find.
The Brav
What?
holding smuggled in.
That's the assault rifle you find. The one on the back of the soldier.
All I need to know is mechanically how much money would I be receiving for selling all of them immediately.
They're marked by a corporation, so you'd have to find a fence for them. I probably get
As in, like...
You need to find someone who can sell corporate stuff without getting away with it, so it'll take be a little bit difficult.
Okay, I'll just talk to I'll talk to Cupcake.
Get about 3k creds out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that now.
Wait, did you
I
loot?
don't have the safety on.
No, Finn didn't loot.
Finn didn't loot. Right, but if Finn did loot, what would have Finn gotten?
Nothing.
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 He opens them.
Nothing.
If Finn did open the crate, he would have found the giant rat they were all about.
Oh, it's falling.
It was real.
If a guy opening fridge and it's just a glass of water and an old Caesar's pizza.
Oh my god.
I'm here from the Council of Raccoons.
So yeah, you got your missile launcher. You got a 5, so you also got the same as Pete. You got an assortment of random basic firearms.
Sounds good.
Darn, if they rolled above a 15, you would have gotten some fucking VMR cybernetics, by the way.
Which are all so funny.
Also funny.
Fucking crazy. The natural 21, I know what that one would have been.
What, the Zandatsu?
Also, fucking Riot now
fucking
yeah. Is a lot of
Which
what
one's
he
Zandatsu?
used to
Which one is
do.
that? I
of
can't
The
all-
Zandatsu is
like,
the one
all
that
of
turns you into
that-
Raiden.
All of that was what he used.
Oh yeah.
I think your time
Wait, what's
in
it?
like
At some point, I want. At some
would
point, I
be
want to
like
play
the
that
right
on
over.
military tactic.
Yeah, but like which part?
It's a spine implant, so it wouldn't actually be good for you because you've already got one.
You wouldn't have been able to.
In comparison to what
I think-
he said,
I
and how,
I
like,
think
military
either
tactics
Riot. Like
you
I
would
think
quickly be able to pick up
I'm
that
trying to
he was
remember
also
what the
lying
actual
about
ones are.
the
I know there's the
military
tail.
It's
the
far
vest.
scarier than that going through their head.
Oh,
The tactics you saw
Right.
him did, it was very much the
No,
tactics
that's
their Black
fine.
Ops teams did. It would be far
That's
scarier
fine.
than what he's
Dark knows
spoken
about Dark's known about
Yeah,
Xena for
I've
a
seen
while.
yeah, I mean, she was already terrified.
Oh my god, you on my seat? No,
Sorry, I
my
just thought I
battery!
recognized
No, my
the text.
battery!
Right, I'm gonna end my stream here. Goodbye, Twitch.
What the fucking engram is.